injured me by broken plans. But the river still remembers where I stand. She calls me with a soundless chord. No demand, no need for words. She doesn't ask if I'm enough. She only gives, and gives is love. I place my feet in row song. She carried all my wrongs along and told me, child, don't chase the flame. Come rest where water knows your name. Where the river holds my story, where I'm not asked to rise or prove, where even silence has its glory, where I remember how to move. No applause, no fame, just peace. Where the river knows my name. The leaves don't ask how long they'll stay. They shimmer gold, then drift away. No fear of fall, no clinging tight. Just one more dance before the night. Wind will come, it always does, but they still twirl because they trust that every spin and every sway is just the soul's own kind of way. No branch can hold what's meant to fly. No heart can bloom without goodbye. We are dancing leaves, we are fleeting light. Here to feel, not to get it right. Bend with joy and bow with grace. Make the sky our resting in his bones. He said, this breath, it's all I own. He laughed, he cried, then closed his eyes, and still the sun refused to hide. We chase the more, forget the now, but time won't wait to teach us how to sing before the silence grows, to kiss the wind before it goes. The leaf don't grieve, its journey done. It danced, it shined, it touched the sun. We are dancing leaves, we are fleeting light. Not here forever, but burning bright. Float with peace, fall with pride. Be the breeze we leave behind. I won't waste this fragile spark. to the brain. I'll twirl again when no one sees, a soul made free like dancing leaves. He spoke with hands, not with a sound, but still the joy was all around. She walked with wheels beneath her seat, yet moved with music in her feet. They called him strange, they called her wrong, but I could hear the hidden song. No need for mirrors to explain, we're every color of the rain. The light breaks through in many ways, and every shade deserves its place. We are every color of the rain, not one the same but all remain. A sky that sings in purple hue, a soul in gold, a heart in blue. He danced though others looked away. She laughed and closed, the world called strange, but I have never seen more grace than shining through an honest face. No box can hold the fire we hold, no rule defines the spirit's gold. The more we see, the more we gain from every color of the rain. Let love not ask us to conform, but bloom in every living form. We are every color of the rain, the ones who broke, the ones who stayed, the quiet flame, the thunder cry, we're painted in the sacred sky. Don't dim your light to match their shade, you were designed for brighter days. Let difference be your song, not chain. Let heaven pour in vibrant rain. We are every color ever born, each crack, each scar, each soul reborn. No single truth, no single lane, but love in every drop of rain. So when you walk, walk unafraid. You are the storm and you're the grace. doesn't bloom all at once. No fireworks, no sudden sun, but something soft is taking root beneath the noise, beneath the brood. I used to wait for signs to shout, for skies to clear, for droughts to end. But now I see the sacred sprout that grows in places dark can't bend. It may not rise in public view, but something kind is breaking through. Goodness is growing, slow but true, under the silence, beneath the blue. It doesn't boast, it doesn't race, but roots itself in quiet grace. Through weary soil and hidden strain, it stretches upward through the rain. I may not see the garden wide, but goodness grows from deep inside. May not sing in every room, or turn the gray to golden bloom, but I have seen its patient hand build beauty time can understand. Not every fruit is fast or loud, some rise beneath the toughest cloud, but still they come, they break, they heal, in ways the world forgets to feel. No thunder calls, no wind may shift, yet hope remains the unseen gift. Goodness is growing firm and wide in places fear once tried to hide. It doesn't seek applause or fame, just keeps the fire beneath the flame. And though I wait with quiet hands, I know the seeds obey their plans. So I will rest, not run, not strive, for goodness grows and stays alive. If all I see is just the dirt, I'll trust that life still works through her. If all I feel is cold or slow, I'll trust in things I cannot know. Goodness is growing, sure and wise, through every shadow, truth still flies. I won't demand, I won't control, I'll bless the bloom inside my soul. One breath, one day, one song, one way. Love doesn't rush, it learns to stay. So let it rain, let it delay, still goodness grows in me today. Let love be loud, not just inside. Let it shake the rooms where hate still hides. Let it rise in drums, in feet, in vows. Let it sing through walls. Love, love must be loud. Whispered hearts won't bend the brakes. Soft apologies don't lift the weight. It's time to live like a light unchained. stranger, break the norms. We are not here to shrink or bow. We're born to blaze, let love be light.
Love is action, love is flame, love is not a quiet name. Love defends, love replies, love still rises when
Let love be loud like gospel fire, like oceans breaking off the wire. Let every voice in every crowd stand up and say, let love be love.
Woke up with the sun on my face. Waves are singing and the wind's embrace. Barefoot steps in the golden sand. I feel the love, I understand. Birds above, they fly so free, like the joy that lives in me. I open wide my little hands and feel the light across this land. No fear in my heart, just truth in my song. Every step I take, Jah walks along. Even though I'm small, I shine so bright. This voice of mine carries the light. Let the light flow in through my voice, through my skin, like the breeze, like the fire, lifting hearts, rising higher. Let the light flow in, let the healing begin. From my soul to the skies, I sing love, I sing light. Mama told me sing with grace. Your voice can brighten any place. So I sing not loud but true, for every heart that's feeling blue. We're all seeds beneath the rain. We all dance through joy and pain. But when we sing with love inside, we make the dark turn into light.
There in my heart, just truth in my song. Every step I take, Jah walks along. Even though I'm small, I shine so bright. This voice of mine carries the light.
up with it, the sun on my face. Waves are singing and the wind's embrace. Barefoot steps in the golden sand. I feel the love, I understand. Birds above, they fly so free, like the joy that lives in me. I open wide my little hands and feel the light across this land.
No fear in my heart, just truth in my song. Every step I take, Jah walks along. Even though I'm small, I shine so bright. This voice of mine carries the light.
Let the light flow in through my voice, through my skin, like a breeze, like a fire, lifting hearts, rising higher. Let the light flow in, let the healing begin. From my soul to the skies, I sing love, I sing light. Mama told me sing with grace. Your voice can brighten any place. So I sing not loud but true for every heart that's feeling blue. We're all seeds beneath the rain. We all dance through joy and pain. But when we sing with love inside, we make the dark turn into light.
No fear in my heart, just truth in my song. Every step I take, Jah walks along. Even though I'm small, I shine so bright. This voice of mine carries the light.
Let the light flow in through my voice, through my skin, like the breeze, like the fire, lifting hearts, rising higher. Let the light flow in, let the joy never end. With this song I begin to believe again, again. I've heard them say we're born to fall, that we must earn our worth at all. But every child that learns to smile tells me we've been loved a while. No thunder speaks to who we are. We're not defined by shame or scar. Before the rules, before the fear, love made us first and keeps us near. No proof you need, no name to claim. You are enough just as you came. We are made of love, not fear, not fire, not guilt that bends, not forced desire, not broken vows, not holy codes, but quiet care that softly grows. You are not wrong, you are not less. You are a breath the world was blessed. Let no one steal what you're made of. I saw it once in dying eyes, a warmth that rose beyond goodbyes. It wasn't earned, it wasn't bought, it just was there the way love ought. I've seen it bloom in prison cells, in mothers' hands and ocean swells. It isn't rare, it isn't new, but oh how much it's fought by few. They try to sell what can't be sold, but love is never bought or told. We are made of love, raw divine, not some mistaken hope. sacred place. So breathe, believe you're not alone. You are the seed of love full grown. We are made of love, like sky, like sea, born to hold and to be free. No judgment stands against the truth that we were loved before we knew. And when we're dust, let all above still sing our song. They were made of Take your time, there's no race here. Let your breath be loud and clear. You don't need to prove your fight. Your living heart already shines bright. You don't have to wear the fire. Some days just standing is desire. Some days the rising slow and thin, but there's still sky to grow within. You don't need to reach the peak to feel the strength behind the weak. Things. There is room for the rising, even slow, even small. Every breath is surprising. Every stumble still calls. There is space in the silence for your voice to begin. No shame in the trying. There is room to rise within.
Let the dawn take all its time. It doesn't rush to cross the line. The sun still shines on roots unseen, still blesses all that's in between. You're not late, you're not behind. There's rhythm in your patient mind. The word may race, may shout and spin, but grace begins when noise grows thin. Not too lost, not too far. Your rising knows just who you are.
There is room for the rising, like the sea meets the land, like the child who's just trying to find ground he can stand. There is room in the stillness for your heartbeat to sing. No fear in the timing. There is room to rise within. You don't need to bloom like them. You are not their root or stem. What's inside you isn't late. It's just moving at its fate. And we are not clocks or stone. We are rivers finding home. There is room for the rising. No matter how faint your start, your morning is surprising. Your heart. There is space in the silence for new love to begin. So breathe, no more hiding. There is room to rise again. Said I wouldn't last this time. All I built would break with time. But stone by stone I shaped my name. With nothing left and no one blamed. I wasn't saved by holy skies. No angels came to dry my eyes. But I got up from every fall, with dust still dancing down the hall. No thunder cried, no skies turned red, but I was breathing, not yet dead. Still I rise again, no gold, no crown, just scarred old hands that won't stay down. I've lost, I've wept, I walked alone, but still this pulse became my home. No storm has stolen what I found. The seeds still growing underground. With every end I find my wind, and so I rise again. I've held the dark, I've known defeat. I've slept where hope forgot to meet. But morning crept into my bones and made its fire from broken tones. Not every voice will sing your name. Not every path avoids the flame. But even ash will learn to breathe, and wear its quiet victory. No choir sang, no sky split wide, but I was there, I didn't hide. 'Cause still I rise again, not fast, not clean, but realer than the things unseen. I've led through prayers and stitched with grace. I walk the storm, I bless the place. Not with a shout, but with a hum that says I'm here no matter what comes. No one can burn what lives within, so still I rise again. No trumpet sound, just truth I found. And though the night may stretch and bend, I rise and rise again. Some say the sky forgot to shine, but he still sang, colorless kind. He walked through fields that others missed, spoke to shadows the sun had kissed. They call him strange, a dreaming fool, but love had always been his school. He whispered words to sleeping trees, laughed with rivers, danced with breeze. And when it rained, he didn't hide, he opened wide arms to the sky.
They said, boy, the world's too gray. He said, that's just fear in the way. They said, grow up, stop chasing light. He said, I just believe inside.
He spoke to rainbows in the rain, not seeking gold, not chasing fame, just trusting skies to bend and bow to anyone who dared to vow that hope still lives in every hue, that broken things still shine through. The boy who spoke to rainbows knew what we believe becomes our view. just a heart fully grown. Not perfect, not proud, just brave to speak aloud.
I see you, blue. I see you, gold. Even when the world feels cold,
He spoke to rainbows, now we do too. Through every storm, His light breaks through. He never asked the world to change, He only gave it a wider range. And in that arc of color spread grace, we found our home, we found our place. The boy who spoke to rainbows still sings of skies inside and living wind.
color lives where courage breathes. I used to chase the louder sound, raise my hands, fall to the ground, wait for thunder, seek the flame, to feel some proof behind the name. But peace, it came without a word, no holy shout, no verse I heard, just wind that moved inside my chest and told me, child, this too is blessed. No choir sang, no echo swell, just breath, and there my spirit knelt. Where there is a silence that prays, no tongue, no lines, no perfect phrase. It doesn't plead, it doesn't shout, it doesn't even figure out. It simply stays, softly stays, and somehow still it finds its way. I said no words for nights and days, but heaven heard the silence that prays. I sat beneath a rustling tree, no temple stone, no rosary, yet stars aligned without request. The sky itself knelt on my chest. No shame to hide, no role to play, no pressure left to speak or sway. Just open palms and steady air, and grace that met me fully there. No oil poured, no veil was torn, but in that hush I was reborn. Till there is a silence that prays beyond what a written verse conveys. It knows the wounds too deep to name. It holds the fire beneath the flame. It doesn't rush, it doesn't try, it doesn't beg or justify. Just breath, just space, just soft delays. Yet God still hears the silence that prays. Not every prayer needs voice or stage. Sometimes it's stillness that turns the page. So when I'm empty, lost or afraid, I close my eyes, and I've already prayed. You can chain a prayer. Some threads are stronger than stone. They built me high where sky turns pale. A silent room, no post, no mail. But somehow through the cracks of pain, a thread of color called my name. I didn't shout, I didn't cry, I just kept weaving lullabies. And though the world forgot my face, the thread remained a trail of grace. You can erase a love that waits. You can deny what resonates. The thread beneath the door still moves through every doubt. It gently proves that even walls can't dim the sun when hearts are stitched from one by one. And if you pull, I'll pull from here, not bound by time nor ruled by fear. The thread beneath the door remains a quiet vow that still sustains. You don't need a ladder tall. You don't need a prince to call. Just find the thread, however small. It holds your name, it won't let fall. The thread beneath the door has grown. It led me out, it brought me home. Not by force, not by escape, but truth that bends and love that shapes. So when you're trapped in rooms too high, just close your eyes and feel it fly. The thread is real, it knows your song. You've been connected all along. Keep holding on, I'm holding to.
I let the silence grow too long. Watch kindness lose while I stood strong. But every lie that I ignored built one more wall inside the core.
I heard her cry, I didn't face. A child beneath the weight of grace. Now years have passed, the wind still weeps, and memory walks where sorrow sleeps.
But even guilt can start to bend when courage dares to make amends.
I will be a voice for the broken sky, where the pain had no name. Now the light will reply. I will rise, I will speak, where the silence used to be.
I thought that running made me safe, but shadows follow what you fake. Until you kneel and call it wrong, the heart stays locked outside its song.
I stand with trembling hands. The truth like water understands. It takes a tear to start the flow, and one right word to let it grow.
Not all can heal the things we break, but light can bloom through our mistakes.
I will be a voice for the broken sky, where the pain had no name. Now the light will reply. I will rise, I will speak, where the silence used to be. Let the shadows hear my tone. I won't leave this wrong alone.
What is forgiveness if not flame? A gift we give and never claim. I can't undo the things I missed, but I can love with all that's left.
I will be a voice for the broken sky, where the hurt was buried deep. Now the soul begins to cry. I will rise, I will sing, I will bring back everything that the silence tried to steal. I will speak and I will heal.
No wind forgets the tears it's known, but I return not lost but grown.
Stone and I turn around, but still my soul touched the ground. They locked the door, they dimmed the sky. Dreams don't learn how not to fly. Each brick they stacked was meant to break. Bricks scared was meant to break. But silence learns what string can't fade. You can cage the hand, not the flame. Some fires burn without a name. Walls can't hold the light I keep. It shines too loud, it runs too deep. Stone can't stop a heart that sings. Even chains have trembling strings. Through the cracks, through the fear, hope still finds its way in here. I watch the sky in shades of gray, kept the sun inside each day. The hours slow, the years forgot. But freedom lives where love is taught. They can't erase the books I hold, the laughs I share, the songs I told. They can't unwrite the prayers I made, each line I sang, each vow I laid. Time can weather flesh and stone, but it can't crush what's fully grown. The walls can't hold the light I keep. It lives in dreams and runs in sleep. No lock can mute the songs I hum. The dawn inside me still will come. Every gate, every bar can unmake who we are. A man can break but still remain, a spark beneath the world of change.
begins to rise, even stone will recognize. Walls can't hold the light I keep. It marches slow but climbs so steep. They built the cell but not the soul. I walk out shining fully whole. I am not what they can find. I'm the fire they couldn't find. Stone may fall, but light remains. Truth walks out with no more change. I was a shadow in the crowd, my shoulders low, my head unbowed. No hand to hold, no name to call, just walking through a silent fall. Then someone looked, not through but at. No words, no script, no caveat, just eyes that said, I see you there. And in that glance dissolved despair. No halo shone, no trumpets played, but something sacred softly stayed. Stranger smiled and I could breathe. No judgment hung beneath their teeth. Just one small gesture, nothing grand, but it became a place to stand. They didn't ask what I had done, they didn't speak, the light had won. And though they vanished in a while, my soul remembers that stranger smile. I've seen the world walk right on past, as if the bruised ones never last. But once in blue, a spark breaks through and colors all the gray you knew. It wasn't love with wedding vows or friendships made from sacred vows. It was just humankind and free, a breath that brought me back to me. No cross was drawn, no sacred flame, just grace that wore a common name. Stranger smiled and I stood tall, as if I hadn't cracked it all. It gave no answers, made no claim, but somehow quieted my shame. They didn't fix the war inside, they didn't need to take my side. They only paused, and for that mile I carried hope from that stranger smile. We don't need wings to touch the sky. Sometimes we just need one high. And maybe grace wears skin and feet and walks beside us down the street. Not waiting for midnight, not waiting for shoes. This fire walks barefoot with nothing to lose.
just held songs I used to know. They whispered truth beneath the woe. I wore no pearls, no royal dress, just soot and scars and quietness. Yet every ember on the skin was telling me, begin again. They looked for gold, I offered flame. They asked for a name, I sang my name. They saw a servant, I saw a soul. They gave me rags, I rose whole. Ashes that sing don't need a throne. They build a light from dust alone. No one, no spell, no silver bell, just faith that rises when I fell. And when they asked what made you strong, I said the silence kept me long. Now ashes sing, they burn, they breathe, with songs the world had yet to see. Glass can break, silk can fade, but the soul I've built won't trade or trade.
You don't need to be chosen. You are already glowing.
Ashes that sing, they rise alone, not to please, just to be known. From cinders bed to skyward flame, no need for titles, role or name. Here I danced in smoke, I wept in fire, I turned my grief into a choir. Now ashes sing, not to survive, but to remind the world I'm alive. Oh, I never needed the gown. Oh, I already had the crown. Oh, in every sound I'm found. Oh,
Not to erase it, not to pretend, but to sit beside the ache and bless. There's a crack along my chest where I buried what I guessed should be hidden, locked away, but it pulses still today. They told me healing was a goal, a finish line, a perfect whole. But the scar is not a shame, it's the map that knows my name. Bless the wound, not once it's gone. Bless the place, it bled me strong. Bless the tear that showed the sky. Bless the voice that didn't lie. We bloom from broken, not from pride. The soul returns where pain resides. Don't rush me past this tender place. I found my faith in fractured grace, and every tremble, every bend becomes the prayer I finally say. Bless the wound, not once it's gone. Bless the place, it bled me strong. Bless the tear that showed the sky. Bless the voice that didn't lie. We bloom from broken, not from
like rusted chains around my head. I've buried nights I can't forget, in rooms still haunted by regret. But I am more than my worst choice, more than the cracks behind my voice. I've walked through fire, I set myself, and now I know what mercy felt. No one else could lift that shame till I forgave my own name. I've forgiven my own name, soft and slow, letting go what used to grow. In silence deep and tender ache, I learned which pieces not to break. No higher law, no holy book, just one kind mirror that I took and whispered, you are not your blame. I'm healing now, forgiving my own name. I've kneeled beneath imagined wrath, afraid to walk a kinder path. I thought I needed to be low to earn the grace I couldn't show. But grace was never kept from me, it waited there patiently. In every breath I dared to claim, it whispered through my shadowed shame. No thunder rolled, no fire came, just quiet peace inside my name. Breath forgiving my own name, soft but strong, undoing every hour's wrong. No erasing, just release, no punishment, just inner peace. I met myself beyond the pain and gave her sunlight through the rain. Not perfect, no, but not the same. I'm learning how to love my own name. I'm not the fall, I'm not the fight, I am the choosing to make it right. And in that quiet grace became a hand that gently held my name.
In every step, a world unfolds, where gentle grace and hope take hold. Through winding paths and secret doors, a spirit sees while life restores. Colors bloom where doubts once stayed, in gardens where dreams softly play. Each moment spins a story new, with whispered truths and skies of blue. The maze may twist, yet faith remains, a steady light through shifting plains.
No fear can bind the heart that's free within this garden's mystery.
Garden of grace where love abides, a place where every soul confides. In wonder's arms we find a way, through night to bright unending day. The path may win, the journey's long, but faith and hope keep spirit strong. Garden of grace forever near, a sanctuary pure and clear. Close your eyes, breathe deep, the light, let wonder guide your heart tonight.
Peace and love, forever bright.
Garden of grace, a sacred place, where kindness blooms with endless space. Through
through every fight. Love leads us gently to the light. No shadows dark can stay or stay. Where grace and faith illuminate the way. Garden of grace forever true. The light of me, the light of you. Grace remains inside us all. When the night falls thick and cold, lanterns glow for hearts still bold. I once believed the stars could guide, a place where dreams don't ever hide. But fog would gather, doubts would rise, yet still I searched through cloudy skies. Lost between the adult rules, where magic's treated like a fool. I learned to carry lanterns bright, a light to pierce the darkest night. No matter how the shadows grow inside our souls, the lanterns glow. Lanterns in the fog, they shine, guiding weary hearts in line. Not to fly, but to believe that hope is something we receive. And though the mist may blur the way, those flames within will never sway. Lanterns in the fog remind that light and love are intertwined. The world may change, the sky may fall, but lanterns answer every call. Hold on tight, don't lose sight. Lanterns in the fog we hold, through stories whispered new and old. We light the paths where hearts may roam, and find the way that leads us home. So when the darkness feels too strong, remember lanterns burn lifelong. Their glow a gift that always stays, to guide us through life's winding maze. Lanterns glow inside us Woke up with the sun on my face, waves are singing in the wind's embrace. Barefoot steps in the golden sand, I feel the love I understand. Birds above, they fly so free, like the joy that lives in me. I open wide my little hands and feel the light
across this land. No fear in my heart, just truth in my song. Every step I take, Jah walks along. Even though I'm small, I shine so bright. This voice of mine carries the light. Let the light flow in through my voice, through my skin, like the breeze, like the fire, lifting hearts rising higher. Let the light flow in, let the healing begin. From my soul to the skies, I sing love, I sing light.
Mama told me sing with grace. Your voice can brighten any place. So I sing not loud but true for every heart that's feeling blue. We're all seeds beneath the rain. We all dance through joy and pain. But when we sing with love inside, we make the dark turn into light.
No fear in my heart, just truth in my soul. Every step I take, Jah walks along.
Let it shine.
Even though I'm small, I shine so bright. This voice of mine carries the light. Let the light flow in through my voice, through my skin, like the breeze, like the fire, lifting hearts rising higher. Let the light flow in, let the joy never end. With the song I begin to believe again, again. Oh,
I've been walking with my head, dust on my shoes, no name in this town. Try to stay small, try not to be seen, but even the shadows remember the green. No one called out, no trumpet, no flame, but the breeze still whispered my name. It moved like mercy through the air, a hush that told me hope is there. I didn't chase, I didn't pray, still the dawn knew where I lay.
finds me anyway. Even when I dread, even when I stray,
I don't have to shine to be seen,
don't have to speak to be redeemed. It wraps around my silent ache, fills the cracks the night can't fade.
I don't know how, I cannot say, but still the light finds me anyway. I built my walls with tired hands, thought they'd protect what time demands, but the light slipped in through every seam, like grace unfolding in a dream. Not loud, not grand, not wild, not loud. It came like mist, it wore no shroud. Yet something deep inside me stirred, as if my soul remembered words. I didn't knock, I didn't plead, still love grew wild among the weeds.
Finds me anyway, when I've got no soul. finds me anyway. Not because I'm bold, not because I pray, but because love has no rule, no test to pass, no sacred school. It wraps me in a quiet state and whispers, child, you're not astray. I close my eyes and there it stays. The light, it finds me anyway.
I walked with silence in my chest, a name the world had not addressed, but one warm voice without a chain, unfastened storms inside my name. I was a shadow cast too long, a breath behind where I belong, but grace appeared with open hands and wrote new lines across my land. No law could teach what kindness gave, no fear can trap the one set brave. Sings beside me clear and near. Don't call me what I once became. The river carved a softer name.
Bright mercy is a river wide, washing off the years I hide. Don't ask who's wrong. Just carries me back into light. Over doubt, over shame, it flows through fire and leaves no flame.
I gave the world a heart and face, but deep inside I still gave grace. Now every tear and every scar becomes a note in who we are. Thy mercy is a river, wide, flowing free. It won't divide. It lifts the lost without a price and turns the coldest stone to light. So I forgive, so I believe. This love I hold, I too receive. Mercy flows and flows again. No end to where it's always been. It's not the end, just rest. Your light has not left, only slept. In a room with no windows, I closed both my eyes. The world felt too heavy to carry inside, but the breath still remembered, the heart still replied, like a flame in a lantern just waiting to rise.
You said don't be afraid if it's dark for a while. Even seeds in the silence are learning to smile. So I dreamed without answers, no map, no control, but something kept coming beneath all my soul. No curse can
to fix me, just to know. If you speak, let it be low. If you come near, come in slow. I've been sleeping, not gone, and now I know where I belong. Let the sleeping light arise again. Even broken wings transcend through a lullaby of grace, through the warmth of sacred space. Not a rescue, not a fight, just the morning kiss ignite. So rise, soft flame, you are the sky, sleeping light, awaken and fly.
I'd forgotten how the morning feels. Coffee steam and windowsills. I learned to live with quiet pain, like rain that taps but never drains. Days went on like static breath. I counted hours, slept with stress. But then one note, then two, then three, and something woke inside of me. No trumpet blew, no voices called, just rhythm rising through the walls.
It was the day I danced again. Didn't plan it, don't know when, but joy just tiptoed through my doubt and twirled my tired sorrow out. My body moved before I knew. My spirit caught the breeze and flew. The dark still whispered where I'd been, but grace began the day I danced again.
It wasn't loud, it wasn't bright, no spotlight stage or sudden light. Just toes that tapped upon my floor, just hips that swayed a little more. I didn't fake, I didn't try, just breathed and let the tears go dry. A laugh escaped, the silence broke, like seeds that bloom in cracks of smoke. I didn't beg, I didn't bend, but still the music came again.
It was the day I danced again, with no reason, no amen. No one told me now rejoice, but joy still found my quiet voice. I didn't need a song to play, the rhythm found me anyway. It didn't shout, it didn't spin, but I came back the day I danced again.
Maybe healing isn't loud, maybe joy don't need a crowd. Maybe all it takes is air and room for movement to be praised. It was the day I danced again, not to win, not to pretend, but cause the heaviness grew light and hope returned, not bold but right. One tiny step, a sway, a grin, and that's the day I let life in. No perfect and no saintly grin, just feet and faith. I danced found our hope beneath the leaves. And every tear the earth has kissed becomes the bloom we almost missed. So let me give the way they gave, to live, to heal, to humbly save. The soil remembers every touch. The smallest seed still means so much. No flower asks what it's worth. It just brings color to the earth. We are the garden we become. Each hand we help, each race we run. The weeds we pull, the seeds we trust, the love we leave in winds and dust. If I must fall, then let me feed another heart, another need. Let all I've done beneath the sun become a tree for someone young. We are the garden we become, not made of gold, but made of love. And when we leave, may it be true, a sweeter world, because we grew. So plant me deep and let me rise in someone's smile, in softened skies.
I stared in silver glass, searching for someone I could clasp. But all I saw was fear in eyes that learned to smile while telling lies. I blame the mirror for what it showed, called it cruel when it only glowed. But pain's reflection was in vain, it just revealed unspoken strain. No crown can heal what shame disturbs. Truth survives when love falls short. All my forgiveness when I begin to face the flaws I carry in, not with pride but gentle grace, allowing tears to wash my face. And in the frame I start to see the one I was still lives in me. The mirror forgives without a word, it just reflects what love has heard.
I broke it once with angry hands, but all it gave was second chances. Every crack became a line where light could bend and redefine.
You are not the wound you hide, you are the light that broke inside. The mirror forgives, no need to run. We're all unfinished, everyone, from stepmother to silent child. We all get lost, we all grow wild, but grace returns through honest gaze, not through judgment but through praise. And now I see through clearer glass, the mirror waited for me to pass. Mirror, forgive and live.
see already knows your silence is not empty, it's whole. I gave up my voice just to walk on dry ground, traded my song for a world full of sound. But the silence inside me kept calling me home, like a tide that remembers where it's always flown.
They said I was lost, but I knew I was deep. Where sorrow runs quiet, where shadows can sleep. And though I wore footsteps instead of a fin, my soul stayed with salt, it swam within.
Not every exile is wrong, some ways take long to return. But if the ocean is patient, then so can we learn.
The sea that waited never turned away, it kept my name in every spray. Though I was far, it held my song, the melody was there all along. And now I dive into my truth, no fear, no shame, no need for proof. The sea that waited was me all along.
Silent prayer becoming strong.
I thought I had to choose land or sea, but love was never bound by geography.
Not every voice is meant to be loud. Some are rivers beneath the crowd.
I am not lost, I am returning. I am not voiceless, I am learning. The sea that waited sings again, through open arms, not where or when. Through quiet storms, through gentle night, through broken things that birth the light. So here I float, no mast, no roll, just water dancing with my soul. The sea that waited always knew I was the wave, I was the blue. The sea remembers, and so do you. I used to think I had to go to sacred halls and candles glow, to feel the peace they talk about, to hear a voice to clear the doubt. But then you sat beside my fear, no verses read, no choir near, and in the silence of my chest, you whispered low, here is your rest. You never need golden doors to walk with me across the floor. This heart is home, no walls, no gate. It opens wide when love feels late. No rules to keep the wounded out, no perfect vow, no need to shout. If you are tired, if you are torn, come in, be held, be newly born. This heart is home and you're enough, not by belief, but by your love. Some bow their heads, some raise their hands, some don't believe, but still they stand. And somehow grace will touch them too, in ways the world won't see as true. It's It's not the hymn, it's not the creed, it's how we show up when there's need. It's soup made warm, it's folded clothes, it's walking slow with those who are low. Don't tell me faith must wear one face when love moves best through quiet grace. This heart is home, not brick, not stone, but where compassion calls its own. No one too strange, no voice too loud. The ache you bring becomes your vow. So bring your questions, bring your scars. You don't need maps to reach the stars. This heart is home, and if you stay, we'll light the dark, we'll make a way. You don't have to know the name to feel the warmth, to share the flame. This place was made before the room for every heart that's ever moved. This heart is home, this breath, this song, where mercy lives and doubt belongs. Not holy land, but holy care, where someone stays just cause they're there. So rest your grief, your guilt, your fight. The door is open every night. You are the guest, you are the host. This heart is home when we love most.
Stone all around me, cold and gray, but light keeps whispering through the clay. Not in the sky, not far away, it's humming low inside my name. Chains may rattle, but my soul won't break. Each breath I take's a step I make. Let the light flow in through my voice, through my skin. Every wall will thin, grace will rise again. They carve my silence in the stone, but truth keeps singing on its own. A quiet fire I've never known now burns with names I call my own. Dust may settle, but this heart won't sleep. Hope walks rivers, even deep. Let the light flow in through my voice, through my skin. Every wall will thin, dances out through me tonight.
Beneath the silence, whispers grow, secrets only willows know. Lost among the tangled vines, a heart once closed now slowly shines. The soil holds a sacred song, where broken spirits learn to belong. Hands that once were cold and bare, now cradle blooms beyond despair. Each leaf unfolds a tale untold, a quiet hope, gentle and bold.
From shadows deep to morning light, the garden breeze revives the night. Whispers from the willow call through every rise and every fall. Healing grows in roots unseen, where souls are washed, made pure and clean. The hidden paths will lead you home, no longer lost, no more alone. Whispers from the willow say, love will find its peaceful way. Close your eyes and hear the sound of life and grace all around. Growth is slow but sure. Whispers from the willow ring, promises that morning brings. Through every tear, through every sigh, new strength will rise, new wings will fly. The garden's heart beats strong and true, a place of peace created for you. Whispers from the willow live in every breath we give. Whispers grow inside your soul.
He doesn't wait inside a church. He walks where tired people search, in crowded streets and midnight trains, where souls are soaked in silent rain. He's in the markets, in the mud, in quiet grief and untamed blood. He's not just found in hymns we sing, he's in the hush, the everyday things. No robe, no crown, no special face, just steady love and quiet grace.
He walks with everyone, not just the few, not just the ones who believe like you. He walks with dancers, dreamers, thieves, with doubting hearts and worn down sleeves, with those who fight and those who fall, with those the world won't name at all. He walks, he waits, he never runs. The Holy One walks with everyone.
He sat with her when no one would. He stood where broken fathers stood. He didn't flinch at angry cries. He stayed when even love said goodbye. He never asked for fancy speech. He listened close when words were breached. He touched the sick no one embraced. He saw the pain religion faced. No gates, no pass, no check for words.
walks with everyone. So don't believe you walk alone. Even in silence you are known. And when you fall or when you fear, his steps are close. He's always near. He walks with everyone, the tides are free. The ones who doubt what they can be, with mothers, fathers, hearts undone, with those who feel they're not the one, but still they breathe, and still they try, and still they lift their eyes to sky. No matter what this life becomes, the Holy One walks with everyone.
Are you tired of the waiting? Did the silence get too loud? We are here, we heard you breathing. You're not lost, just unalone.
You don't have to climb that mountain. You don't need to earn this grace. Let the dust be soft around you. Let our steps become your place.
When the night forgets your strong one, you were always simply long.
I'll walk you home through thorn and hush. I'll hold the silence. You don't have to rush. When no one sees, when you're alone, let my voice be the road. I'll walk you home.
I'll walk you home through thorn and hush. I'll hold the silence. You don't have to rush. When no one sees, when you're alone, let my voice be the road. I'll walk you home.
cold street wrapped in war's long night. No power left, no end in sight. A mother breaks her bread in two, gives half to someone she never knew. No cameras there, no one applauds, just quiet hands defying us. A child asleep in arms so thin, still dreams because of what she gives. It's not the storm that makes us fall, it's when no one tries at all. Kindness keeps the flame when all else fades, when hope feels lost and light betrays. A look, a touch, a name we call can build a bridge through any wall. A boy with shoes too worn to mend gets carried by a stranger's strength. No questions asked, just firm and slow. Sometimes that's all you need to know. Not every hero wears a crown. Some simply sit when others drown. Their warmth not loud but steady, true. And what they give lives on in you. The smallest spark can still ignite a field of hearts in endless night. Kindness keeps the flame, it never dies. It walks with tears still in its eyes. It doesn't shout, it doesn't claim. It only shines, it only stays. When fear is grown and faith is thin, I find the fire deep within. In every hug I've ever known, in every time I wasn't alone. Kindness keeps the flame when all else ends. A fire passed from hand to hand, and if you hold it high. You light the dark, you warm the sky. Just one warm voice, just one soft name. That's how we keep the holy flame.
My road is gone beneath your feet, and even prayers feel incomplete. When no one answers, no one stays. You wander far from light and grace, but still the sky remembers you. It holds your name in morning dew, and every breath you think you waste becomes a step towards something safe. You don't need stars to know there's sky, or proof of wings before you fly. Light finds you, even when you hide, even when your hope has died. Not in fire, comes like breath, it comes like wind. No matter where or what you do, the light will always look for you. I've seen it fall on broken ground, on empty rooms, on lost hometowns. I've seen it touch the worst of days with nothing more than quiet grace. It does not shout, it does not chase, it waits inside forgotten space. And just when you believe you're through, it stirs the dust, it carries you. No soul too lost, no voice too small, no shame too deep to feel the call. Oh, light finds you, not through the loud, but in the spaces shame allowed. It doesn't ask for perfect steps, it only waits for one deep breath. When all you are is barely flame, it wraps you soft and calls your name. Not once but always breaking through. The dark still knows how to find you. You may not see it when it comes, it might be voice or touch or sun, but every time you feel undone, you're closer than you think, my love. Light finds you, yes, even now, in silent grief and furrowed brow. When love feels lost and hope feels spent, that's when the light is most intent. It won't give up, it won't forget, it walks you out with no regret. So don't give up, just make it through. The light is still in search of you.
every story we've retold has lit new lamps and hearts grown cold. The light that lives beyond the flame carries truth through ash and shame. When the stars forget to shine, we become their steady line. Not erased, not alone. We're the seeds their lives have sown. The light survives in those who stay to sing what death can't take away.
When everything is burned away and even hope forgets to stay, when prayers dry up behind your teeth and every wind feels like defeat, I've seen the light still find its place in shattered hands and worn out grace. Not in the steeple or the sound, but in the silence underground. And I have learned the holiest song is sung by hearts that don't feel strong.
I sing in the dust when the sky is low and love feels lost and time moves slow. Not from the mountain top above, but from the pit with quiet love. My voice is cracked, my breath is few. Still I sing and still it's true, 'cause grace don't shine where things go right. It shows up most in ruined life.
Walked through days that gave no sign, where miracles were hard to find, but still I hummed a note so bare it filled the dark with just one prayer. And every time I broke into, the pieces still knew what to do. They rose and hummed, they didn't ask, they just kept singing through the ash. Don't wait for perfect peace to start. The song already knows your heart. Whoa.
I sing in the dust where no one cheers, where faith walks blind and dreams wear tears. Not as a hero, not with might, but holding on through longest night. If breath is all I have to give, then let it prove I chose to live. And if my voice must fade away, may it leave echoes full of praise. Even the ashes hum, either broken drum can carry sacred sound when nothing else is left around. Oh, I sing in the dust, I rise through pain, I claim the storm, I bless the rain. No hallelujah dressed in gold, just whisper truth the cracked hearts hold. And when the silence comes for me, I leave behind a melody that says I stayed, I stood, I sung, and found the light in dust and love.
glow she brings, a light that makes the shadows sing. Unseen by those who seek the gold, her voice remains both pure and bold, a promise whispered through the night that even darkness holds its light.
Though silence tries to still her song, her spirit lingers all along.
The nightingale's promise call, through every rise and every fall, in every note a hope renewed, a dawn that breaks through solitude. No treasure holds the strength she shows in simple truths and gentle flow. The nightingale's voice rare remains, a balm that soothes and heals all pain.
Knows the song is near, a gentle sound for all who hear.
Hold on tight, faith is here. The nightingale's promise shines beyond the reach of time and signs. Through darkest nights and quiet days, her song will guide us all our ways. No crown or wealth could ever share the love that lingers in the air. The nightingale's heart beats strong, a timeless, everlasting song. Her song remains forever strong.
A glass of water, not empty. The sky still open. A voice calling me by name, not to fix, just to be. A mango falls, nobody sees. Still its sweetness feeds the bees. A mother hums beside the door. The world still turns, though broken before. A child laughs while chasing shade. He doesn't know the mess we made. Yet in his grin, the morning stays more faithful than our loudest praise. It's not the thunder, not the roar. But breath that waits outside my door. I walked today, the breeze was kind. No one cheered, but peace replied. And in that moment, something clear. The
The small unseen is always near. Bless the little, bless the quiet, bless the not quite still enough. Waves whisper secrets to the night. Stars ignite the traveler's light.
Across the vast and endless seas, a soul pursues what dreams might be. Through storms that roar and skies that weep, the heart's resolve is strong and deep.
Each step uncertain yet so bold, stories of the brave retold. The path may twist, the night may fall, but inner fire outshines it all.
No shadow long enough to bind the light within the voyager's mind. Voyager's light will lead the way through darkest night to brightest day. No fear can dim the flame inside, a beacon burning far and wide. The journey's long, but faith prevails as every wind fills hopeful sails. Voyager's heart will always find the peace and love it leaves behind.
Listen close, the stars align,
Guiding you beyond the time.
keep the light, hold the line.
Voyager's light forever burns with every lesson that one learns. Through endless seas and skies above, it shines with strength and endless love. No tide or storm can steal this glow, a flame that sets the spirit's flow. Voyager's light will always shine, a gift eternal and divine. Light remains within the soul. She didn't speak, just shared her shade. Rain was cold, but I stayed. Her silence louder than a song. A little light can pull you strong. I pass that warmth to someone where
a child with shoes already set. No reason, just a gentle shift, and that's the way we start to live. Kindness moves like quiet rain, soft but stronger than the pain. It's not what it takes, the way we lift a hand, a hope, a word, a gift. The world won't change through thunder or it bends through open unseen doors. He smiled with teeth the years forgot, but in his eyes a fire caught. I gave my coat, he gave a grin, and suddenly I breathed again. We don't need crowns or marching drums, just quiet hearts and open thumbs. A sandwich split, a blanket shared, and just like that the world is spared. We rise in others' rising grace, we find our home in strangers' face. It's not we take, it's the way we live. Each soul we pass, each love we gift. A whisper can rebuild the day, like morning melts the dark away. Oh, 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 oh. I once looked down, afraid to see, but now I kneel where hearts might be. And if I fail, I try again, 'cause lifting lives is how we mend. It's not we take, it's the way we lift. We're built to love, we're born to give. Not every storm will understand, but healing starts from just one hand. I hold the door, someone smiles back, and that's how love walks down the track. Stone and I'm all around, but still my soul won't touch the ground. They lock the door, they dim the sky, but dreams don't learn how not to fly. Each brick they stack was meant to break. The silence learns what strength can't fake. I carved a window with my will, and through the dark I'm rising still. You can cage the hen, not the flame. Some fires burn without a name. Walls can't hold the light I keep. It shines too loud, it runs too deep. Stone can't stop a heart that sings. Even chains of trembling strings. Through the cracks, through the fear, hope still finds its way in here. Oh, I watch the sky in shades of gray, but kept the sun in day. The hours slow, the years forgot. Freedom lives where love is taught. They can't erase the books I hold, the laughs I shared, the songs I told. They can't unwrite the prayers I made, each line I sang, each vow I laid. Time can wear the flesh and stone, but it can't crush what's fully grown. And the walls can't hold the light I keep. It lives in dreams and runs in sleep. No luck can mute the songs I hum. The dawn inside me still will come. Every gate, every bar can't unmake who we are. A man can break but still remain, a spark beneath the world, a chain. And when that flame begins to rise, even stone will recognize. Walls can't hold the light I keep. It marches slow but climbs so steep. They built the cell but not the soul. I walk out shining fully whole. I am not what they can find. I'm the fire they couldn't find. Stone may fall, but light remains. Truth walks out with no more change.